The information age has long arrived in an unknown corner, and the bandit computer has experienced a massive data explosion. You, memes living in a digital world, come to compete in an election for the position of universal president. Calculation, strategy, intrigue, and deception.
Election is never simpler than war. With 7 days left until the big election day, now it's time to take action. Hi everyone, I'm Ruoyun. You can call me Sparrow. I'm the designer of the Memesis. The Memesis is a tabletop meet-with mind game where you play the role of internet memes and you program action cards to win fans and try to win the universal election. In this video, we'll walk through the game in 3 parts: rules overview, gameplay showcase, and interviews. The Memesis is a 1 to 2 hour competitive game for 2 to 4 players in which you play a meme and campaign for votes. The game runs for 7 days, which means 7 rounds. On the table are 7 nebulas, 2 to 4 memes representing players, and 8 voters. During the play, the voters may become your fans, and generally the player with the most fans at the end becomes the universal president and wins. Each day progresses through morning, daytime, and midnight. Morning and midnight are primarily resolution phases, while daytime is where you act. The core of daytime is action programming and timing. First, everyone builds their own preparation zone, placing action cards from left to right, establishing a fixed playing order for the day. Next, everyone simultaneously review their leftmost card in their preparation zone and resolve them. Next, everyone should topple out every card in their preparation zone that matches the numbers of the cards just played, which means that cards you play can also ban others' same cards. Opponents may also disrupt your sequence, but you can borrow your leftmost cards while play other cards to gain timing advantages. Essentially, daytime is all about predicting others' actions, building your strategy, and adapting in real time. When everybody's preparation zones are empty, we enter the rest phase. First, recover all toppled and borrowed action cards, then check for extra recovery. Then, daytime ends and midnight begins. During midnight, voters may add likes and change their middles, which means whose fan they are. Generally, the voters will follow the memes they like the most. After midnight, this day ends and next day comes. And after day 7's midnight, the game will end.
Now we can see the starting points of the 3 players and 4 voters. After everyone has built their preparation zone, we move into the action phase, where players review their leftmost card, which is card 4 for player A, card 8 for B, and 10 for C. As the rule of playing order, player A goes first. He uses card 4 to steal the function of B's 8 and jumps to the opposite side. Then card 10's ability activates, but it doesn't change much. That marks the end of the first round. All remaining cards 4 and 10 are toppled out, and compared to the start, player A is now standing on the opposite side. As day 1 continues, the board starts to shift. Players A and C swap positions, player A drags a voter to his side, player B plays a card to rotate the direction of the board, and finally, she swaps positions with player A. So at the end of day 1, here's what things stand. The fan numbers are 2 for player A, 1 for player B, and 0 for player C. Jumping ahead to day 4, the layout on the board has changed again. After rolling the dice, a new voter enters the game. In the first action phase, the 3 players review cards 12, 8, and 9. Player B plays first and moves, bringing along the voter already bound to her. Player C follows, while player A uses a card to pull another voter into his nebula. In later rounds, player A successfully binds that voter, player C moves 1 to their area, but player A quickly steals it back. Day 4's daytime ends and we enter the fan resolution phase of midnight, and the situation shifts dramatically. Finally, we arrive at day 7, the last round of the game. At this point, player A holds 2 fans, player B has 1, and player C leads with 3. In the following action phase, player A immediately moves toward those 2 voters, player C heads to one of player B's fan positions, carrying along their bound voter, and player B moves one of the voters away again. After that, players B and C have run out of cards, and player A seizes the chance. He moves straight to the central nebula, challenges player C for control of the voters, pulls player B and her fan together, and then swaps position with her, trying to take over her supporters. With this precise chain of moves in the final round, player A turns 2 fans into 5 and claims the ultimate victory.
Well, it started with me being baffled by the internet, idol worship, manufacture fame, and how everything turns into entertainment. But still, I don't believe game is the best soapbox, so instead of lecturing, I push that contrast instead, mixing internet memes with a serious election theme together and let that clash speak for itself. On one hand, I think this scheming and plotting experience is both humorous and thematically appropriate as well as fun to play. On the other hand, I personally really enjoy mind games. The final version is consistent with what I expected. I love seeing the glances they exchange while seizing each other up while they are placing their cards.
我觉得就是每个人都可以有获胜的机会，你永远不知道下一步会发生什么。
充满着对抗与博弈，一款十分好玩的游戏。